Good morning. It is Wednesday, June the 3rd. I am Rachel Witt, Art Programming Coordinator at Westminster Village in West Lafayette, Indiana. You are joining me today for Brain Boot Camp, and our theme today is redo, repeat, reruns, warmed up leftovers. That's right. I've taken one of my all-time favorite brain boot camps. The one that focuses on laughter and the great cognitive benefits known about laughter. And we're just going to have a little, I've jazzed it up a little bit. I'll leave it at that. You'll see some familiar faces on here. I hope it gives you a good chuckle. Remember, cognitive benefits of laughter are emotional health, cognitive processing, you release endorphins that make you feel better, and, well, they even give you a little bit of a core workout. We're all gonna have a six-pack by the end of this half hour. Maybe not. That might be a false claim. In any event, we're gonna have a little fun together. Let's get started with Brain Boot Camp. So before we get started, this is a good opportunity for me to remind you that Brain Boot Camp is best experienced with a piece of paper and a pen or a pencil, so you can write down notes or do calculations, that type of thing. So we'll start with our very first video clip, and after that clip, I will give you the first cognitive exercise. So let's start with the laughter. Hey, Courtney.
Yes.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Ho, ho.
Ho, ho, who?
You know, your Santa impression could use a little work. And there we go. So your activity connected to that joke is a word mine for the word Santa Claus. So a word mine, if you've not done one with me before, is where you take all of the letters and words and rearrange, scramble them up a little bit, and look for other words in them. So, for example, you might make the word sun, S-U-N, out of Santa Claus. So this is 60-second activity. Go ahead and get started. How did you do? So there are a lot of three-letter words. I struggled with this one because I really wanted an E or an O or an I. Really, any other vowel would have made this easier. But you have your words that are the words, so nut or sun. You have the an words, so tan or can. Both of those could be plural, cans. I got some consonant blend words, so slat or clan. I also found a good acronym in there, USA. So I'm sure that I'm missing some. I'm sure some of you are saying, wait, I've got a 7-letter. I didn't come up with any 7 letters. I did, however, come up with another video. I think you're gonna like this one. Hey, Ray.
Yeah?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Yeah.
Yeah, who?
I'm really excited to see you too. And yeah, so what's great about Westminster is I can walk around with an iPad and just tell people I'd like to take a video of them for the residents, and you know, not one person said no. Ray said, well, just let me put my lunch down. So there you have it. Synonyms are words that mean the same thing. And this is a 30-second activity. How many synonyms can you think of for the word excited? right, so how'd you do? There are a lot of words for exhilarated or excited, like exhilarated, enthusiastic, eager, thrilled, elevated, animated, electrified, moved, delighted, enthusiastic. I said that one already. Tickled. That might be my favorite, tickled. The next time Ray comes knocking on your door, you could let him know that you're tickled to see him. I'm sure he wouldn't think there was anything strange about that at all. Oh my goodness. Okay. Time for another video.
Justin.
Yeah?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Ken.
Ken who?
Can you let me in, please?
Alrighty, so Ken doll has been Barbie's boyfriend since 1961. This is a super fast math problem. We're just inserting in here how many years, if they started dating in 1961, have Ken and Barbie been a couple? I'm going to do the math right here while we're recording. You got it? I got 59. I hope that's right. I should have probably had somebody check that and not done it live, but there you have it. So, time for another video segment.
Hey, Elise.
Hey, what?
You want to hear my joke about paper?
Sure.
Never mind. It's terrible.
Yeah, the jokes aren't getting any better, are they? But I bring you today a joke on a piece of paper. I am going to give you this exercise. I'll put it up on the screen in just a moment. And you've got two activities. This is visual discrimination. And it's a 60-second activity. And you're going to try and count the number of people on my piece of paper here that have their eyes closed and the number that are wearing glasses. So you're going to go through and try and give me two numbers. One is the number of individuals wearing glasses, and the other is the number with their eyes closed. 60 seconds. Ready, set, go. So, kind of a funny story. You might notice that it's a little later in the day and I'm here at home. That is because as I was assembling this, I realized that, well, something happened to the video where I gave you the answer to this paper problem. So, don't mind me. This is just an add-on, late add-on. The answer is, I came up with 12 roughly of each, which I thought was interesting, but if you are somewhere in the 11 to 14 range, I would say that you have counted well. It'd be 12 people with their eyes closed, 12 wearing glasses, and now we're going to move on to another joke. Here
Hey,
we go.
Misty.
Hello.
Hey, so knock, knock.
Who's there?
Tank.
Tank who?
You're welcome.
Alrighty, so it's always a good idea to say thank you, right? Never a wrong time to do that. So this next activity, I'm giving you the words thank you in 5 different languages. Here is a spoiler alert, one of them is English, but the other 4, this is a very quick activity. You might have noticed this quick pacing is a little bit of our theme today as well. But as quickly as you can, identify the language the word thank you is written in. This is a 30-second activity. how'd you do? So starting at the top, you should have Spanish, German, Italian, French, and English. There you go. Alrighty, time for another video.
Hey, Mary Elizabeth.
Hey, Rachel.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Orange.
Orange who?
Orange, you gonna open this door?
So, I had to do that. I had to go out and make the knock knock coming in joke with all the, oh, you get it. Anyway, so we're going to move on. This is 2 minute activity, and I'm going to ask you to draw a picture of 3 orange things. So this is not art class. You're not being judged, but I'd like you to go through the process of thinking of an orange object and drawing your version of it. It doesn't have to be any fine art representation. If you know what it is, that's what matters to me. But as you're drawing, so 2 minutes is going to seem like a long time maybe, but as you're working and you complete your drawings, then take a step back and see if you can add more details. So the obvious one is an orange, the fruit. And if you draw an orange, you might initially just draw a circle. Okay, fine. Well, when you take that next round too, think about the little dimples on the face of the orange, or the little kind of star-shaped stem spot up at the top, or maybe put on a little bit of shading. Anything along those lines, but just somehow do a round 1 of drawing your orange things and then go back through and try and add some amount of detail to each object. All right, 2 minutes, here you go. And time is that. How was that? Easy, hard? I know many of you don't enjoy drawing. That's all the more reason to do it. It's good for your brain to process something that you don't typically do. So we'll go on. We'll just hop right into the next video.
Hey, Alicia.
Hey,
Knock, knock.
who's there?
Justin.
Justin who?
Just in the neighborhood and thought I'd run over.
Aw.
Okay, so I'm here in just a moment. I'm going to put up a map of the Westminster property. That is definitely our neighborhood. And I've got 3 questions for you. The first question is, first task is to locate your home. Where is your apartment, your building, your home, your wherever? Where on the Westminster campus are you? The second one is find me. Where is the art studio? You can see it. You can see the roof right over my head on this map. And then finally, the third question is, if you look at the surrounding streets, there's one street that should go directly through Westminster's property. So it's divided, one on one side and one on the other. What's the name of that street? This is all, let's say 45 seconds. 45-second activity. Alrighty, and time is up. So I'm putting here on the screen that same picture again. And you can see I've put a circle around the art studio. I've drawn a line on Barlow Street. I never realized that. I never knew Barlow picked up on the other side of Westminster. You live and you learn, right? And then finally, where is your home? Obviously, everybody watching this has got a different answer to that question, so hopefully you found it. And we will move on to the next video. Hey, Claudia.
Yes?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Boo-hoo.
Boo hoo hoo.
Oh, don't cry. It's just a joke. Okay, so there you have it. How we did that and the phone did not ring in the middle of it, I really still cannot answer that question. There we have it. So this is an interesting statistic. I don't know what scientists study this, but apparently the average crying session for a woman is 6 minutes. 6 minutes seems like a very long time to me. I don't know. And I don't know who studies that. Isn't that an odd thing? But nonetheless, 6 is our number of the day. So I'm going to put a series of 6 math problems having to do with 6 up here on the screen. And you've got 3 minutes to answer those. Alrighty, your time is up. So, your answers hopefully are, at least if my math is right, the first one should be 3,756. Number 2 is 6,153. The next one is 741. And then finally, Lisa and Lucy, the age, Lucy's age is 37 years old. And then finally, skip counting. I'll go through the numbers, but hopefully everyone ended up with a remainder of 4. So the numbers are 112, 106, 100, 94, 88, 82, 76, 70, 64, 58, 52, 46, 40, 34, 28, 22, 16, 10, and finally it's 4. So hopefully you're close on those. Again, the activity, always remind that. Even if you got every single thing wrong, and I hear that from people all the time, that they didn't get one thing or the other, that's okay. It's the act of trying that your brain needs. And hopefully, regardless of how many you get right or wrong, when you get to the end of a half hour, well, you're feeling like you've done something. That's really what we're worried about. All right, so our last video segment is from Jessica in her brand new office. She's not been in there very long. Hey, Jessica.
Yes, Rachel.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Broken pencil.
Broken pencil who?
Forget it. This joke is pointless. Yeah. So, the accountant had to get the pencil joke. That was just the way that had to go. Sorry, the video recording isn't so great. It's because I'm running into somebody's office with my device and saying, "Can I record a joke? It'll take 10 seconds." And no one said no, but it didn't leave me a lot of time for setup. So, well, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed the jokes anyway. So, this activity is 10 things. We've done this a number of times. This is a great kind of creative thinking exercise. What I'm going to ask you to do is spend 2 minutes thinking of 10 things that you might do with a pencil other than write with it. So 10 things you can think of that you might do with a pencil. I don't care if it's a big pencil, a small pencil, a mechanical pencil, whatever kind of pencil it is. 10 things you would do with a pencil other than write with it. 2 minutes. Here you go. And your time is up. I wish that I could hear your answers to this. I bet there are some good ones that I have not even thought about. And that brings me to a bit of good news. I am hopeful. I am working towards being able to bring Brain Boot Camp back to you live. It's a much better delivery than it is here on video. And I know that, and you know that. All you regulars know that. It would really help me. I've heard from many of you that you have been following along with Brain Boot Camp at home in your apartments, but it would really help me to understand who all is watching this weekly and who is interested in, of course, we'll do it safely, but who is interested in having Brain Boot Camp delivered live and in person, and who would continue to watch it on the video. I can't do both very easily. So I would ask for you this week, a little bit of Brain Boot Camp homework. Give me some feedback. Either send me an email or call my phone and leave a message if I don't answer. There are my numbers, my contact information on the screen. But let me know about Brain Boot Camp specifically as a program. Whether, again, the questions are if you would like to continue to receive this via Channel 91, or if you would prefer to have it come back to be live delivery over in Witzel Hall. So those of you in outlying homes, obviously you would need to come into the big house. This isn't happening right away, but I'm trying to plan and make good decisions. And so I'm hoping you'll give me a little bit of feedback so that I make the best decision and ask for the best things. So please do drop me a note. I hope you've enjoyed this. I had a lot of fun filming it with people, and I hope you caught that humor and it brought you a smile today and also a bit of cognitive exercise. I am grateful for you and to know you and to get to work with you. So thank you for joining me. I hope you have a great week. The art program will be on Friday at 10 o'clock on Channel 91. That's the next time you'll see me here on the screen. Have a great day.